Greetings, minions, Galactic survivalists, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 6.5.2, and this is episode number 45. Last episode of the week, and I'm hoping that in this episode I will finally get to level 20, and by doing that I think I'm going to have to be killing a bunch of stuff, which I really don't have any qualms about doing. In the meantime, I'm going to eat up what I can and try to thin this out a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I want to get to level 20 so we can unlock a bunch of stuff so that in the next week we'll have a lot that we can work with to build a CV, maybe enhance some of the other things we've already built, and we'll see how that goes. Just another note, next week may be interrupted in terms of when episodes get out because I have a family reunion to go to on Sunday, and usually I do my recordings like on Saturday, usually Saturday morning. Oftentimes, lately it's been like Sunday morning, like after midnight Sunday morning. And then I spend the day editing, rendering, and uploading. So I don't know if I'll be able to get episodes up on time. I'm going to try, but we'll see how it goes. So just letting you guys know, there may be an interruption. I might end up being a little late, but I will get episodes up. So, now that you've been warned, let's go kill stuff. First we gotta find things that are moving so we can make them not move. And I want to kill those jerks because they give me a lot of experience points. And they still have it coming for letting me die while the raptor got in my face back in the very early days of this game. And what do we have here? Is that something to kill? No, it's a plant. Not that you can't necessarily kill plants. And hello, big boy. Dinner is served. That's a big chunk of experience right there. Let's see, can I reach him from here? Yes. Alright, get back in the ship, because we only have like a few minutes of power left, actually. I really need to switch over to joystick controls on this. Oh no, you're not getting away that easy, Bubba. Okay, maybe you are getting a little bit easy there. There we go. Alright, let's land, get out, sorta, load up on that, get back in, get to this critter, let it not go to waste. And get off to this critter, get back, move the ship. Plenty of meat. I'm happy about that. I am definitely a carnivorous being. Aha! Here we go now. Oh, there's a bunch of them. So this just might put us over. Let's switch to a more up close and personal view of the slaying. Yay, we've reached level 20. And the assholes go down. Alright, let's get out. Oh, we gotta change the view back. Let's loot these while we can, and hopefully safely, because there's still critters dancing about out here. Hey, we got this guy's credit card. Getting a lot of good loot. it's also kind of hard to see these guys. And hopefully, we're getting them all. Alright, so got that guy. Got that guy. Now we got some spears sticking up over here. More credit cards. Excellent. Oh, you. More credit cards. Excellent. Alright, so I'm not seeing any more that I might have... I think I got everybody. Pretty sure. Yeah. And we're at level 20. That was pretty damn quick. I was expecting to have to struggle a little bit more to get all that. But hey, we're there. We can get auto miners. We can get better weapons and tools and all that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're getting it, Bubby. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Come on. All too easy. Alright, let's get back to the base before we're distracted by other goodness. Now the next step would be to get to level 25, because there is a few new things. That new level number. Not a whole lot. Nothing I'm really excited about, at least not to the extent that I was, or that I am, for level 20. Let's see. Are we on that? I think we just might be. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff on us. I don't think I put anything in the cargo hold. And I think the ship got a little damaged from being shot by me. I don't think I did put anything in here. Nope. Alright, so let's check the rear. Okay, so the ship is pretty much empty. Let's go dump some goodies off, particularly the spoiling stuff. And I'm out of space. So what I'll do now is that milk. Probably take all the meat, dump all the milk, put that in there. Nope, gonna have to eat these, which is fine. And then eat these. So we're full there. We can dump all these. Can go up in here. In fact, all the corn dogs can go up in there, really. They're not component foods, so finished foods are supposed to go in here. Component foods go up in here. Aquaberries, I don't think those are component foods. Those... I think everything else is a component. So we will deposit them appropriately. We will make... dump these off. Make a bunch of these just for the giggles. Dump all this off. And then, of course, the seaweed snacks can go up in there. These can come down to here. We'll let those go for a little bit. We will make a cash deposit with these ill-gotten credit cards. It didn't look like it changed that at all. Odd. Okay, Pentaxic crystals, we'll put those in here. Lordy, we got ammo. Okay, we'll reload this thing. Okay, I guess we don't have to. And we'll put the excess ammo in here. Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll just put them in here. Because I have no other place for them right now. We'll put that there, that there, and that there. And let's see. We need to heal up a little bit. That's fine. We're topped off on oxygen. Suit stuff looks good. Oh, we need to repair things. That's what I want to do. Good enough for now, I suppose. And then put this back on. Take the helmet off. And I think we're good there. So let's see. What's to do? Well, tech tree, baby. That's what we gotta do. Oh, wait, first, miscellaneous. Fusion cells, right off the bat. Hells yeah. Auto miner. Hells yeah. Tools. We are fully done on tools. Weapons. Hells yeah. So the next thing will be laser pistol and plasma cannon at level 25. Otherwise, everything else is good. Miscellaneous. Good. And hover vessel. Not too terribly worried about it all. Now, I believe it was Gino that mentioned that these drill really fast. And I explained in my comment, reply to him, that I'd rather have the drill turret because you can aim it any which way, and these are limited by just firing in one direction. And even though they may drill faster, you still have to steer the ship to aim them. Whereas with a drill turret, you have a lot more flexibility. So I'm going to hold off on these for now. I might test them out in another episode down the road, but for right now I'm not going to bother with those. And now you know my reasons why. There you go. I'm going to unlock that. It might be useful. I'm not going to worry about the turrets. Small vessel. Capital vessels. Oh yeah, boy. Alright, so those unlocked. Alright, now the points are starting to dwindle, so we have to kind of start watching it a little bit. So we don't have any real weapons on this thing for it yet. So we just gotta be a little bit careful. Before we go crazy, let's go and see what we got for base. And it looks like we got just about everything. I don't know what the furnace does, so I'm gonna unlock that. These I'm not too terribly worried about right now. It doesn't seem like we've been under attack at all, so there's that. That's big. Now I don't have many points left, so I'm just going to do that, and then as we get to level 21 and further, we'll start unlocking everything else. Even these back here that I haven't made much use of. Like that. Those will be important as time goes on. Needless to say, we've spent a buttload of points. And let's see, I want to make some auto miners, baby. Oh yes. But I need power coils. Oh crap. Yeah, power coils is going to be the big thing. Unfortunately, so that means I'm going to have to do some space travel. Alright, well, I guess we might as well get to it. Wow, we really went over the top killing all those guardians. That was pretty damn good, if I do say so. Let's get some fuel. Actually, I know what I need to make. I really do know what I need to make. Yeah, I need to get some more promethium. But we need to make as much of these as we possibly can. And it's probably going to use up all of what we got. But I'm going to take and start dwindling down what I use, or what I have of these. So let's refuel the base. And we're going to refuel the Chubby Bunny while the fusion cells are being made. And I'm going to need to get some oxygen, I'm sure. And it's over here. Need to get some food, too. Okay, so that's topped off. Oh, let's see, what was I thinking here? I need to get some food. And also, since I did get these made up in here, might as well make sure they're not spoiling. And we'll dump those off. And we'll make our way back to the bunny. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate, but no big. Alright, let's get into space and hopefully, oh, I'm trying to get this to, whatever. We'll just go straight up as much as possible. Hopefully we can come across some plasma drones or space drones so we can get the power coils off of those. And on top of that, there is a promethium asteroid out here somewhere. I think it's out somewhere like out this way. If we can find that and mine it a bit, we'll have more promethium in the base that we can use to make fusion cells, that we can use to really power the ship and the base for a lot longer duration. So we'll just keep our eyes out. There's the Sathium asteroid there. So we just keep going out this direction here. I think it's out this way. Might have gotten spun around a little bit. It seems like it was out towards the sun. And that might be it right up there. Nope, that's neodymium. Pretty good on that for right now, so I'm thinking maybe it's off back this way. see. Either way, I'm hoping to come across some drones. Unfortunately, they don't seem to respawn like they should. If they're supposed to in the first place. And I could actually be getting farther away from where I want to be. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Just looking at the radar. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be more towards the sun. What? Wait. Is that it right there? Yep, that's it right there. Excellent. Come a long way just from, get promethium when we have it on planet, but I'll take it. Nice thing about mining promethium here in space, let alone anywhere, is that it glows blue, so you can automatically see it. So get the helmet on. Got the EVA suit enhancement, so we should be good. Oh, gotta get the jetpack going. And suit light. Alright, so let's do some mining. That's a lot of blue. Alright, let's see what we got. 104. Still got a ways to go yet. $184. 274. I think we'll finish out this drill charge, and then we'll head back to base. Hopefully by then we'll have a lot of fusion cells made, or as much as can be made anyway. Just so hypnotic. I'm just kind of zoned out and ready to go to bed now. Alright, so that should be it for now. What do we got? 419. It's not as much as I would have liked, but it's good enough for now. So, rotate. Get into Bunny. Head back to base. Alright. Aqua, here we come. I was really hoping to find some drones out here, but I think I wiped them out. And they're not regenerating. At least, not that I know of. Should be, but apparently not. So let's see if we can find home base based off of the geographical features that we can see up here from space. If not, we'll just get in the atmosphere and do it the old hard way. Oh, it looks like I lost a gun. When did that happen? That's not good. Gonna have to do something about that, unfortunately. Well, let's see. Base is behind me. Somewhere. Oh, come on, get in position. There we go. Not too far off course. I didn't realize I lost the one gun though. That's not good. And whoa, I lost an engine or a pair of thrusters. When that happened? Maybe it's a graphical glitch. It happened in the last season. Things looked like they were gone, but they weren't gone. So maybe after I leave the game and come back in, it'll all reappear. I'll get it figured out. Okay. Sweat back out of that. Shut off. Jump out. Helmet off. Yeah, we took some damage there apparently. Although all the blocks seem to be in good shape. It could have been... yeah. I know we took some solid hits. It looks like landing gear is missing too. That's all on the one side. So there'd be a block there, a block there. I don't even remember what was in there. It could have been an RCS. That was right there behind the thruster. That would be unfortunate. But it's recoverable. Or it just could be a graphical glitch. I mean, like I said, if I restart the game, you know, go out of the game and go back into it, the parts might be right there. But if not, well, like I said, I can repair it. Just have to keep that in mind for the next batch of episodes when I am capable of recording them. So dish that in there, and we'll grind up a whole bunch more of these if possible. I'm gonna extend this episode out a little bit since it is the beginning of the weekend. So if you guys are interested in sticking around, it's not gonna be anything super fancy. It's just collecting more of the hydrogen and whatnot from down here. And it's out of juice too, so that needs to recharge. I need to start burning up this type of ammo or fuel anyway, so I can convert back over, or convert over solely to the fusion cells. Not too worried about the oxygen, that's completely full anyways. The water I am kind of interested in. So I got all that. It looks like no major changes. The turrets aren't in a new position or anything, so we haven't been attacked as far as I can tell. Yeah, and the blocks haven't reappeared yet, so I don't know. Maybe I have to go off screen and back again? I don't know. Okay, and then the water, usually good in here. Although you could put some of it into the constructor, mainly for the sake of making concrete, I think. Alright, so we're good with that. Let's go dump off the excess oxy. And I think we're done for the episode, guys. And we'll go get a bite to eat. There we go. All topped off and ready for the next week. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed not only this episode, but this week's worth of episodes. Hopefully I can get back in this game this weekend, rather. Get episodes recorded and up on time for this next week. And that when I come back to this game, parts on this ship are back where they belong. But if not, no big, I can replace it. So with that being said, do check out the links in the description box below. My Twitter, my Patreon, as well as my friends, people who make great quality content that is deserving of your eyeballs. Check them out, let them know that I sent you. And until next time, see you later. Twitch, Twitch.